Hello, patron friends. All right, let's get right to our January project. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. We are creating a self-care, self-love affirmation deck. Super excited about this project. Number one, I absolutely love making tags. I've told you this all before. It's one of my favorite ways to create. I love just the smaller substrate. This is just a sampling of the tags that I have created through the years. Most of them I give away. So again, yeah, I have so many more. In fact, it's funny, I opened a box the other day. I was going through my art closet and I opened up this box and it was full of more tags and I was just laughing. Let's go over the tags that I use and then what you could use if you don't have something like these. So these tags are from Dina Wakley. They are kind of new to her line. I buy them in bulk. You can get 50 of these from Funky Junk Boutique. You might be able to get them other places as well. And I think they were only about $10 maybe for 50, which is a huge deal. If you don't find the Dina Wakley ones, the Tim Holtz ones are awesome as well, and I'll show you the difference in those. So one of my tags here is a Tim Holtz tag. They're the same exact size, it's just they're manila, so they have that yellowy cast to them. But as you can see, once you put all of your fun, beautiful colors on there, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. So Tim Holtz, Dina Wakley, either way. You can also find these at Hobby Lobby, I think, and Michael's too. If you don't have tags, feel free to use an index card. This is an old index card. This is an old card from a long time ago that I created just using an index card, but it works as well too. What's going to be fun and unique and maybe something new to you as far as creating our affirmation deck when it comes to our techniques is I am going to show you how to create these beautiful backgrounds like I've done here in just literally minutes. Here's what you're going to need to create these kinds of backgrounds super quick. So we've talked about collage fodder before, and that is just a newer term. I used to call it collage elements, ephemera, things like that, but it's called collage fodder now. If you look up hashtags of collage fodder, go to YouTube, you're going to find all kinds of videos about collage fodder. There's even a class about collage fodder. Anyway, I have been creating these kinds of things for years. And all these are papers that I have doodled on. I've taken a white pen to that, just painted on some pattern paper. This is tissue paper. This is just some paper I received in like one of the swaps that you can do with other folks. Pattern paper I painted on. This is copy paper that I just took and put a few colors on. These are some old stamps, and I just painted on them. Anyway, I have all of this collage fodder backgrounds, and I keep this in a bin, and then I can use it in my tags and my journals for quick and easy backgrounds. This is graph paper, and you can buy graph paper like at Walmart or somewhere like that. This is just some paper that I put a few colors on, and then I wrote out using Stabilo pencils, using Posca paint pens. It's a lot of fun to use those in their backgrounds. And then here's some tissue paper I got from Brave Girls camp when I went there. And then I just painted dots on it, and I use this in my journals and my tags. So that's the kind of stuff that you're going to need. You can also use old book paper. Let's say if you have a lot of pattern paper from your scrapbook days. I bet you have pattern paper, friends. You can also use that. And so that is how you come up with these beautiful, unique backgrounds that just look so beautiful. And then eventually, when you have them on a tag, they just pop. So let's get to work. you're gonna need an Elmer's glue stick or something like that. You're gonna need your tag. Let's say if you're like me and you like to kind of pre-paint on tags, I like to do things like that. You could use a pre-painted tag, or I'm also going to show you just a plain white tag and how to do that. But I'm going to use this pre-painted tag first, and then I'm just going to set my tag right here, make sure you can see it okay. And then I'm just going to randomly start picking papers and ripping. And you're just literally going to lay them in strips with the overlap and everything. It's just going to be a very organic, random, quick thing that you're going to do. Then I'm going to cut those edges off. Oh, yay. Okay, but it's still, like I said, looking very much like I just cut those edges off. So what I'm going to do is I've chosen 2 colors that I forgot to bring over for the camera to see. I've chosen 2 gelatos, a bright pink and a bright yellow. And I'm just going to very organically kind of do that. I'm going to do just a little bit of the yellow and kind of bring it down a little bit. Then I'm going to take a pretty wet brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend it. You don't have to blend all of it. Put a little more. I love it. Do you see how now it looks more just like it was meant to be this way? The paper doesn't just stop now. It's actually blended in. You could even add some more pink if you want up there, but I think I'm gonna leave that. I like it. Put a little bit more water on that. Perfect. Love it. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do just a white one now. Just white. And we'll do some different This is one of those things, friends, that you can do. You know, I've talked before about making these backgrounds. You just make them when you want to be creative, but you're not quite sure what you want to do. That's when you make these backgrounds. Okay, here's some of that tissue paper that I got from Brave Girls Camp. Awesome. Love it. Okay. Now, here's how I do this blank one. So I need, obviously, some color so it looks all very cohesive. So what I'm going to use is one of my scribble sticks or Neocolor crayons, and there's some pink here, so I think I might do some lime green up above here. This is actually a Neocolor, so I'm just going to color that on here. Get my pencil, I'm sorry, not my pencil, but my brush, lots of water. And then bring that color down. You can even bring that color down into the rest of your, and then I am doing a theme with these, so I'm using that bright pink Neocolor crayon, or not Neocolor crayon, but Faber-Castell, I cannot think of the name of it, Gelato. I am using this bright pink on all of my self-love, self-care cards, and then a little bit of that yellow. A little bit more water. Okay, very nice. Ready now to have some fun. Cut several different of the affirmations out. So I'm going to look through these affirmations and let's see. I am a beautiful and unique individual. And I am, let's see, I have everything. I am smart, brave, and worthy. I like those two. All right. So I've chosen my affirmation. Now it's time to choose what I want to put on my card. So as you can tell, I honestly, you just never know. I really wanted to use these floral stamps, so I've used those for quite a few of my cards, but I also like my Vintage Girls from Tim Holtz, so I've got her on one. But then there's that stamp again, because I love those stamps. I've also got the Diane Reevely Fun Girls. Okay, so honestly, use whatever is stirring your soul. I was going to use all of these floral stamps. That's all I was going to use on mine. And then I realized that that's not me. Like, I'm not one that's going to just pick a few objects and put them on my cards. I am a very eclectic person, and so I wanted just to be eclectic with what I decide to put on my cards. There is another thing though that I'm going to do to make these all kind of cohesive. And do you see those? They look like sewing lines. That is actually a Diane Reevely stamp. It's my favorite stamp at the moment, and it's one that I am using on just everything. And I'm using them on these tags. And so it looks like a sewing machine. I'm just going to randomly place them on my cards. All right, I like them a lot. See how I just put them at the bottom of this one, and then on the side and on the bottom. I really like those. Now it's time for my images. When I choose images for these kinds of things, because I do tags so often, I truly, like I said, I like to be very eclectic. I try to kind of do a theme, but honestly, it's easier to do like a background theme or like the same stamp theme than it is to do the same focal point. And so what I've done is I've gathered several different things, and I wanted to show you that I try to gather, especially when I work on tags, because tags, they go much quicker than pages. And so I like to gather various things before I start And then that way I just have a pile to choose from. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. I thought I may use some butterflies, so I've got several butterflies here. I've got some flowers, because I love to use flowers. Some more Diane Reevely images, more butterflies, my little winged girls that I've made in the past. Some more of my winged girls. I think they'll be perfect on these self-care, self-affirmation cards. Self-love affirmation cards. The share gal. I like her. I might use her. And I've got a few Tim Holtz, more butterflies. And then I also have, also book paper. That was going to be for, I wanted to show you that book paper. So friends, you could also use this book paper as part of the background. I wanted to show you that you could rip that book paper. I did it on one of my tags, and I'm not sure which one. But I really like the look of that book paper. And then also, if you had the Dina Wakley collage tissue paper, that would also make an excellent strip on your cards, on your things. The last thing I wanted to show you is I really love, this is a bag that I had gotten from Hallmark years ago, and I've used this in another journal page, and I really like these borders, and I don't know if I'll use them or not this time around, but I thought I might. So I've got those here. And then I also, before I started filming, I went through and I stamped a bunch of images on copy paper, and then I cut them out. There's flowers, hearts, and butterflies for different random things that could go on my cards. And I really think I'm gonna start with this bag. I'm really loving these borders. Friends, be on the lookout. You can find things to use in your journals or in your mixed media work anywhere. Aren't these awesome? You could also copy these with your Posca paint pens. It's giving me an idea. So cute. I like it on the craft paper. You can make these yourself on craft paper. Love it. It could go on the bottom, which I'm kind of liking that. It could go on the side or on the top. And I don't know, I'm going to kind of randomly see here. Kind of like it there. And then I'm going to use one of my girls. I created these girls a long time ago, years ago. I need to create another batch with different girls. All right. Kind of remind me of waves of water. I really like that. Remember, friends, to always use both sides of your tags. Not just one side. You'll get more bang for your buck. Oh, cute. I love it. I am brave and worthy. Yes, love her. She is so cute. I like to cut these up. Sometimes I don't. I think I am going to cut this up. I am smart, brave, and worthy. That's such a great thing to think about as we're creating these. Make sure that as you're creating these, you say these affirmations out loud to yourself. Love it. Obviously, I want this to pop out. I don't like how it's just white. So I'm gonna take my amazing Stabilos, and I think I'm gonna use the lime green and kind of outline that. You could leave that, or you could add water to that. Stabilos are water soluble, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. Awesome. Now, it needs something up here, so I'm gonna get a Posca paint pen. Turquoise and white are my favorites. And I'm gonna add some big and little polka dots. And this just adds to it. All right, it's done. I love it. I am brave and worthy. I love that. All right, I have our other one ready. I am a beautiful and unique individual. Again, I'm using this Diane Reevely one. I haven't even put it in an ink pad because I think there's plenty left on here, and I'm gonna see. There is. So I like to kind of have it that faded look. I like that. She's one of my favorite girls. She's from Tim Holtz. One of the first ones. He's got so many now. Remember, friends, if you really want more bang for your buck with those Tim Holtz paper dolls, copy them on copy paper, make copies, and you can use them over and over, and you can do fun things with them, like add color to their cheeks or their clothing or wings, as long as you don't resell them. I don't resell any of these if they're his. All right. Oh, I like her a lot. She's perfect on there. Okay, and then I am a beautiful and unique individual. I found this heart sticker that I had, so I think I'm going to put this on her body. I really like that idea. We're going to see how it looks anyway. Sometimes if I really like a sticker, especially if they're bigger like these and thick, if they're like these hearts, where I had actually taken these and put them on copy paper, and then I had made copies of them, creating like a little cutout. I kind of like that on there, so I think I'm going to do that. Very pretty. I think she needs some rosy cheeks, and do a little pink here. Kind of see. Don't want it too watery. Okay. Oh, I like it. I like it. She has rosy little cheeks. Kind of fun. I think her dress might be kind of fun colored as well. Maybe her bow. I might do her bow up here kind of colored. And then I may actually put a few accents on it too. Is I'm going to take my Stabilo pencil and I'm going to make an outline. I'm going to wait for the ribbon to dry and I'm going to kind of do Posca paint pen here. When all else fails, Posca paint pen might work. Kind of put a little belt on her. Oh, I like that. I think I'm going to put some polka dots on her. Kind of make it all one piece looking, even the black on there. That did not turn out the way I wanted. But that's okay. See how I'm making it look a little bit more cohesive. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's our mixed media project. It doesn't have to be perfect. Definitely better. Okay. Awesome. Oh, much better. Much better. Much better. I like it a lot. Yes. Oh, she's cute. I'm gonna, I think, also do something on the top there with her ribbon. Okay, I really changed her up a little bit because I ended up not liking how that bow looked at all on top of her. You really couldn't tell it was a bow. I tried the white Posca paint pen. That just made it worse. So I decided to add this little green crown. It's a stamp that I had already stamped out, and then I just moved over the unique individual. I love how that turned out. So, so cute. Love how her dress is colorful, little polka dots, and loving her wings and her little pink cheeks. I am a beautiful and unique individual. All right, friends, I have finished all of my self-love affirmation cards, and I absolutely love them. I wanted to go through just really quickly and show them to you, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to put them all together. I am smart, brave, and worthy. I am a priority in my own life. I will take baby steps and not get overwhelmed. I will take care of my body, mind, and spirit. I nourish my body with love and time. I am a beautiful and unique individual. I have every right to say no to anything that makes me feel uncomfortable. I am not a people pleaser, but rather think of what I want every time. I really love this one, girls. I love this little flower, and I love this girl. For whatever reason, I think this is my favorite one. And I don't even know why. I just love it so much. I am worthy of happiness. Another one of my angel girls. Every day is a new beginning. I am unique, and so are my ideas I want to put out into the world. Another angel girl. I can ask for help. That's a biggie for me. I really like how this one turned out. These are the stamps that I've had forever, and I had never used them. And I love how they go so well with the color by leaving them just black and white, and then I just colored I painted the butterfly. I really like this one. I am committed to my mind, body, and soul work. I nourish my body with foods that give me energy and nutrients. I am capable. I recognize where I've been and celebrate the person I'm becoming. All right, so there are all of my tags. Now I'm going to pick one that I want for the top. And I think I'm going to put the one that I showed you that I really like. I think this gal's going to be the top. And then I'm just going to kind of randomly put them together. And I'm going to line up the holes. Now remember, if you don't have, like if you didn't use tags, it's okay. You can just use a paper punch for the index cards, right? Okay, so I've got them all together. I've decided to use some ribbon that I've had around since my scrapbook days. It's a clear ribbon. I think it's so pretty, and it's really colorful, and it goes really well with the colors that I picked in my color palette. So I think the best way to do this is I'm gonna start out here with one, and then just keep on going. If you don't want to use ribbon, you don't have to. You could use one of those metal clasps. I just don't have one on me. And you could buy those super cheap at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, places like that. I don't have one, or I may have used that for this because I have done that before. Let me show you what I'm talking about, friends. I've got it over here. These are my I am tags, and see how I have this metal clasp, and then I tied ribbons on it. I really love that look, and if I had a metal clasp, I would probably use that. I just don't have one, didn't go buy one. I just didn't want to buy anything, and so I think the ribbon is going to look fine. So I'm going to finish this ribbon, and then I'll have the finished look for you and closing thoughts in a minute. Okay, I finished putting my ribbon through the holes, and then I'm just going to tie it. The whole purpose of making these, like putting these together, because you don't have to. I mean, you could just leave these all separate, and you could just put them in a box or a basket like how I take my tags. But for me, I wanted to create something that was all together. And so I know that these are my self-affirmation or my self-care affirmation cards. So I know that if I need a boost, if I want to look at something, if I want to have a reminder every day that I can think about, I know that I can just grab this little book and voila, here it is. I'm going to cut these off. And then with whatever I have left over might be really cute on a tag. It's just like this. I actually keep my I Am book. I actually keep it displayed because I really love this, and like I will have it open and leave it open, and I think I'm going to do this one because I need some more silly in my life, but I really love this one. Okay, you could have also made like a little book out of this, and I am actually going to be showing you how to make a tag book at some point this year. They are super cute, and I have not made one myself, but I am working on one right now, and so I'm really excited to share that with you, but that'll come at a later time. With our Being Me All In challenge here on Patreon. But this is easy, it's simple. Most of us have ribbon or just something that we could use. So I hope that you guys like this video. I hope that you guys love the handout. Remember, you can add to this at any time. It'd be super easy to do that. Just untie it and put some more cards on here. Make it as big as you want to. I still have this many left of the self-affirmation, self-care affirmations from our download. So obviously I have more to do, but this was kind of just a perfect number for me, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned a fun new technique for quick backgrounds, and I just wish you happy creating. And friends, thank you so much for being here on Patreon. I appreciate you all so much. Bye.